Hello, this is Carrie with Cookbook Divas, and I'm a little bit rusty at live streaming. It's been a while. I have been moving. Things have been a little bit crazy. So I'm going to just check and make sure that I have a microphone that you can hear. Talking to the right one. Yes, I did it. We are live on Facebook today and Amazon Live and also over on YouTube. And it's Meal Plan Monday, and I'm trying to figure out what on earth I am going to serve this week. So tonight I'm going to a movie, so my dinner will be salad before I go, and then popcorn. Tomorrow I'm cooking at home, Wednesday cooking at home, Thursday going out, and then I have guests joining me for the weekend, so that's a lot of restaurants, so I don't have to plan a lot of meals except for breakfast and maybe a couple lunches. Let's start off, since this is a live shopping show, talking about my microphone, which is right over here. It is a Logitech for Creators Blue Yeti mic. I'm technically supposed to have it right in front of my face, but I don't want to cover up the cookbooks I'm going to show you today, so forget that. Let me turn down my speaker and make sure I'm not echoing into my microphone. That would not be good. A little rusty here. Okay, we have about 8 cookbooks we're going to look at today. I am using a Logitech Brio 4K webcam. My computer can barely keep up with it because my computer is about 3 years old. We custom built it. It's a gaming computer. Today, my Brio 4K camera is on sale 33% off. Whoa, $134 instead of $199. And I want to point out that it came with a little privacy shutter that I can put over the camera when I am not using it, just in case I walk through the kitchen in my nightgown late at night and forgot and left the camera on. I'm using a Neewer ring light. It is portable. I take it with me in the car when I'm going to different areas to live stream in. And let's get started with the first cookbook of the day because it is on sale. 53% off, it used to be $15. It's now $6.99. Oh my gosh. So if you're not a vegan, hang in there with me. You can always add cheese to these recipes to make them more flavorful in case you're a vegetarian like me or a meat eater. This is Broke Vegan One Pot. It is by Sam Dixon. Over 100 simple plant-based recipes that don't cost the earth. And I think it's National Vegetarian Week right now. That's pretty cool. The publisher is Aster. I think I was sent this cookbook for free. Thank you very much from the publisher. Just 4 simple chapters in this cookbook. Midweek marvels, weekend wonders, enjoy together, and simple sweets. So I'll do a quick flip so you can see that the photography in this is gorgeous. And I already saw several tempting dishes. That looks too healthy. Right now, I still need comfort food. Hot and sour noodle soup. This is something that's difficult for me as a lifelong vegetarian to order at a restaurant because it usually is going to come with some kind of fish stock, which is not okay with me. So now I can make it at home. This is a cauliflower, carrot, and spinach dal. It's Indian inspired. Nice rice one-pot dish. Less cleanup that way. Miso vegetable and pasta soup. That's nice when you want a soup that's a little bit lighter. Cauliflower and white bean soup. That could be good for early fall. I forgot to find my phone stand, so I have to keep looking down at my phone to see if anybody on Amazon is commenting. Cumin spiced carrot, parsnip, and lentil stew. That doesn't look like a stew to me because it's in a casserole, but I guess it's a stew. Okay, it doesn't look very watery. Lemony courgette orzo. I just cleaned part of my pantry out this weekend, and I discovered that I had some orzo in there that I have to cook up, and now I have a recipe to do it, and I have lemons. So all I have to do is go get some zucchini and some greens. How good does this look? Baked tomato and garlic gnocchi. That looks like an autumn dish though, and I'm starting to switch over. And I'm still cooking like spring style foods. Baby potatoes. I'm not cooking with what's rhubarb. Ugh, don't like it. Warm potato, radish, and carrot salad. But today it's going to be 88 degrees where I am, so I'm switching into summer mode. I'm going to go shop for a watermelon and corn, and we'll probably do some burgers, grilling, etc. Speaking of which, a little later in this live stream, we're going to look through the Outdoor Cookbook. All right, what else? I'm looking through Broke Vegan One Pot. Love that every recipe appears to have a photograph. There's desserts at the back for those of us that are still baking. I spoke too soon. There are some recipes that don't have a photo. But no big deal. When they do have a photo, it is gorgeous. That's the dessert chapter, Bakewell pudding. You can tell this is a cookbook from the UK when they say Bakewell. Braised fennel, tomato, and barley. I don't personally care for fennel. It tastes too licoricey for me, but you guys might like it. Here is a parsnip, carrot, and onion tarte tatin. That is beautiful. Colorful, colorful. And I feel like I eat a lot of beige food like that because I love potatoes and I love pasta and I love bread. Ugh, darn it, why are they so good? I should be eating more colorful food like this courgette and artichoke rice. Arroz. So this is the Broke Vegan One Pot. It's an excellent cookbook. Even if you don't follow the recipe exactly, you might sprinkle some cheese on top because you're not vegan. It doesn't take up a lot of room on your cookbook shelf. And it is on sale. Oh my gosh. 53% off today. $6.99. What a bargain. Broke Vegan One Pot. This could be a good dish for a college student that you know that's trying to eat vegan or vegetarian or plant-based, and they don't have a lot of room, but they have a little kitchenette in their dorm perhaps. Let me put that aside and get on to the next book. We're going to do the dessert book at the end. Let's check out the Lebanese Cuisine cookbook. I'm dying to look through this with you. It's a little bit heavy. This is a library book that I need to return pretty soon. I love Middle Eastern food. I haven't cooked a lot of specifically Lebanese. And of course, as a vegetarian, I'm not making a lot of the recipes in this book because they have meat, but a lot of them don't. Samira Kazan is the chef who wrote this. This is on sale today, 30% off if you like hardback books, $22.50 today. And of course, Kindle versions are cheaper. I'm not sure there's a Kindle version of this one. So let's take a look. This came out in 2022. It's pretty new. And the chapters are breakfast meza, like small plates, kind of like tapas, but that's in Spain. Mains, lamb and beef, chicken and fish, barbecue. There's a vegetarian section, a huge section of desserts and beverages, and then staples like vegan chicken, otherwise known as seitan, soy mince, toum, tahini, all the sauces that you're going to use. So here's our chef. And I'll just flip through really quick, get an idea of what the pictures look like. I see lots of step-by-step photos. I love those. Those are very helpful. Nice. Okay, let's jump in. I'm not going to know how to pronounce a lot of these, so bear with me. This looks like it's fataye sabanek, spinach pies, kind of like spanakopita. She lays out what it's going to look like when you have everything mise en place, prepped to cook, ready to go, and little step-by-step what it's supposed to look like along the way. Love it. She's also talking about how to store it. Every recipe has a storage section for how to store it when you're done eating so that you have leftovers. This is strained yogurt. In some countries, it's called labni. Sometimes it's called labane. I call it labni, but it's spelled like labne. Strained yogurt. It gets really thick and tangy. Ful mudamas, fava beans. What I like about Lebanese food, it's not necessarily spicy. There are some spices in there, but it's not like a hot bomb going off in your mouth because I am a total wimp. Chickpea breakfast. I think, not to get too much TMI, I probably wouldn't have chickpeas for breakfast or all day long. I might be creating wind is all I can say. Meat preserve with eggs. Dark Side of the Library jumped on. This is a fun cookbook. I wish I had more time with it when I got it from the library. I know, mine is due tomorrow, so I'm kind of panicking. Welcome, Dark Side of the Library. Please drop your link in our chat and let us know when you're live streaming. And Richard is here. Hey, Richard. I'm looking down because I stupidly lost my phone holder that sets my phone up for me during live streams, and I don't want to balance it on my mug I'm drinking out of, which is hot tea. Thank you. It's Monday morning. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good Mother's Day? I did, except I fell backwards out of my car trunk when I was getting something out of it. I was walking backwards and I put my foot behind me and I missed a step. I did not hurt myself, but I landed flat on my back with my legs up in the air like a turtle. And my friend was dying laughing. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not hurt. I feel dumb." She was laughing so hard she almost wet her pants. So that was my Mother's Day. This is an herb omelet. I took an Iranian cooking class once, and you had to make something like this. You had a giant pile of herbs on the table that you had to chop for like half an hour before you could make the dish. This looks similar. You're going to be doing lots of chopping. Kishik soup, eggs with tomato that looks kind of like shakshuka. And I'm hoping it's not as spicy, and I don't see anything besides optional red chili powder, so you could adjust the amount of spice. Dark Side of the Library says, I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm just a big dork. Turns out when you're climbing out of the back of your Subaru, you should turn around and watch where you're going, not just reach backwards with your foot. Here's the mezza chapter. Oh, tabbouleh is not my favorite because you have to floss after you eat all these little chopped up veggies. Oh, well. Come meet Carrie, says Richard. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. Richard, do you remember that Katie and I are cousins, and we each have our own channel and we help each other with our channels? This is a fattoush that looks very, very healthy. Since my dinner tonight is going to be popcorn, we're seeing the movie Chevalier at a little tiny theater. A couple friends are meeting me, so I know I'm going to eat popcorn at the theater, so I'm making myself have salad on the way there. Lebanese sausage, and step-by-step photos and mise-en-place photos, and info on how to serve it. They ask you to put tomatoes, pickles, and garlic paste on the side for people. How to storage if you have leftovers. You can store it for up to 2 months in the freezer. Spicy Lebanese sausage. Seasoned dandelion greens. I have some dandelions in my yard right now. I could go pick them and make dinner. Green lentil soup. Yum. And it looks like takes a lot of carrots and a lot of chopping of herbs. Yes. This is kibbeh stuffing, or kibbe, some people would say. You can make it vegan with substituting a vegan meat alternative. I love that she suggests that. This is green bean stew on top of rice. Any excuse to put something on top of rice, I am there. Jumping ahead, here's a roasted chicken recipe. And shish tawuk, chicken skewers. We are looking through the Lebanese Cuisine cookbook. For some reason on Amazon, the cover of the book doesn't show. It is 30% off today. It's $22.50 instead of $32. I am tempted to buy my own copy because this one is due at the library. This is lentils with bulgur. It's really hard to photograph brown food and make it look appetizing and tasty. And she suggests serving this with, let's see. Oh, she doesn't say. Doesn't say what to serve it with or how to store it. Yikes. This is lentils with rice and caramelized onions. Another dish that doesn't look appetizing, but I bet it tastes fantastic. I would probably serve something colorful on the side just to get something besides brown in there. Oh, we're in the dessert chapter. Bird's nest baklava. That looks hard to make. Look at all these steps. Woo! I'm going to move ahead. That was a cookie recipe. Lebanese donut balls. And it looks like they're sprinkled with pistachios. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Lebanese Cuisine Cookbook. The Authentic Cookbook by Samira Kazan. I definitely got lots of meal ideas, including breakfast. But the reality is I'll probably wake up and make eggs and toast like I do every morning. But sometimes I think maybe I'm going to make something fancier. 1,000 likes. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. I hope they do something for us influencers, but that's really fun. And the trick that people taught me this weekend when I was watching other people's live streams, as I often do, as does Richard, is you can hold, the return key as you're clicking on the like, and it'll give 1,000. Wow. I like it. Next cookbook in the carousel. Well, let's talk about the outdoor cookbook. It is a hot day. Katie is going to be suffering over in Seattle in near 90-degree heat, which people in Seattle cannot handle. We are wimps. We're used to cold weather, and we don't have air conditioning. Most of us do not. So, Katie, I hope you're going to go to the library or a movie or something and stay cool. This is the Outdoor Cook. It's by America's Test Kitchen. How to cook anything outside. Now, as a lifelong vegetarian and someone who unfortunately Does not like the taste of grilled vegetables. I don't barbecue very often. I like portobello mushrooms on the grill. I like corn on the grill. Zucchini, maybe a little. Eggplant, sure. That's about it. No peppers and onions on the grill, please. None for me. But I love cooking over fire pits. I like doing it for emergency preparedness, practicing for that. I like sitting there with a glass of wine and a bonfire and kind of cooking a little grilled cheese sandwich over it, chili, whatever. Richard likes the America's Test Kitchen show as well. And Richard said it is the enter key that you hold down when you're clicking on the love button to give the influencer thousands of likes. Yesterday in Rome's stream, we were about up to 52,000 likes. I don't know what it's for. Welcome to America's Test Kitchen. I think I skipped the chapter. The Outdoor Cook, how to cook anything outside, flat top grill, fire pit, your grill, and more. Okay, chapters. Let's go outside, snacks and small plates, both hands needed. Weeknight dinners, weekend gatherings, over an open fire, grilled breads, don't forget dessert. That's important. Okay, what are we going to be doing today? They're talking about different grill types, how to use them, etc. Lots of pictures. I love that. I need to know what stuff looks like. Your supplies and tools that you're going to need. Flat top flare. All right. You can make baba ganoush outside, not on the grill. Yes, because you're grilling the eggplants that it's made out of. And why this recipe works is up here for a charcoal grill, for a gas grill, some little tips on the side. Blistered shishito peppers. Notice that I pronounced that very carefully so I didn't say a bad word because it's kind of hard. Step-by-step photos. This is awesome. Grilled onion, pear, and prosciutto flatbread. That is something I don't often enough cook outdoors. I don't have an outdoor pizza oven yet, but I'm going to next year. Grilled chicken and vegetable quesadillas. Yum. Grilled clams, mussels, oysters, etc. on the grill. That is a way to throw a party in Seattle. Everyone will thank you. Oh, there's cocktail recipes. Cocktails on the grill. A burnt whiskey sour and a charred pineapple margarita. Katie would drink the heck out of that, I bet. 2, both hands needed. Sandwiches. Smoked turkey club panini. On the grill. Outdoors. Grilled beer brats and onions. Smashed burgers. Dark Side of the Library is a sucker for a margarita, yes. And we were very controlled the other day when we went out day drinking and only had one each. Shona is here. Shona is down for grilled cocktails. Shona loves outdoor cooking when the weather is good. Thank you for joining us over on Facebook, Shona. We are broadcasting live to the YouTube Cookbook Divas presence, social media platform, and to Facebook. We're not on Instagram because I'm using my phone to talk to Amazon, and I don't feel like having it right up here talking to Instagram too. But soon I'll be able to broadcast live to Instagram at the same time. Working on it. Phew! Speaking of which, we just got the ability for broadcast channels on Instagram for Cookbook Divas. So I started one that's Cookbook News. You'll get a message from me every morning with the cookbook news of the day, but I'll try not to spam you too much. And then we have the Cookbook Divas Book Club, which I suck at running, but I'm going to do a better job. And if Amazon would let me have a Cookbook Divas Book Club on Amazon, I promise to do a better job. I'm waiting. It's in beta. Please accept me into the program. Going back, the Outdoor Cook. Here is a breakfast burrito with black beans and chorizo. Japanese steakhouse steak and vegetables. Richard is giving my links. Dark Side of the Library says this message has been hidden. I can't wait for cookbook news. I don't know what message has been hidden. Sorry about that. Tuscan pork ribs with grilled radicchio. Grilled cod in summer squash packets. Whoa. Bacon. Here you guys go. I'll let you drool over the bacon picture. One of my chores today is taking my boyfriend's bacon drippings from last weekend out of the freezer where he solidified it so I could throw it away because we don't cook with bacon grease. So I'm going to waste it, throw it in the trash. Sorry. I know better than to feed it to the dog. That would be a disaster. Thai Cornish game hens with chili dipping sauce. That is a recipe I've never seen in a cookbook before. That's pretty cool. 5,000 likes. Good job. Oh, Dark Side of the Library mentioned a drink and got muted by the bots. Oh, we should be able to talk about margaritas, because what if this was a margaritas cookbook? North Carolina barbecue pork. Ooh, some outdoor cooking pictures. Paella for a crowd. There is a paella cookbook coming out very soon, if not tomorrow. I forget the name of the publisher, but I feel like it's Ryland Peters and Small. I know I put it to my Instagram stories. Grilled pizza. Don't forget dessert. Of course, s'mores. I'm kind of bored of s'mores over the fire. Everyone does it. But here you go. Blah, blah. Don't really need a recipe for that. But this looks fun. And I have an iron skillet that I can use over my fire pit. Skillet chocolate chip cookie. Grilled stone fruit. Apple crisp. Yum. I didn't know you could make that outside. This is pretty cool, and I don't want to give this back to the library either. It's America's Test Kitchen, the Outdoor Cook. It is on sale just 10% off, though, $26.89 instead of $29.99. Well, that'll buy you a cup of coffee. I'm going to set this aside. We're going to save this dessert cookbook for the very last part of the live stream. And I'm going to hydrate with some water. So let me show you the cute cup I'm going to drink out of. There's a new company, and you might have seen them all over Facebook. They're spending a lot of money on ads. It's called Tossware, and they have these cute, I guess I can say unbreakable. I mean, you could break it if you tried really hard, but it's a plastic drinking glass that you can use outside for pool parties when you can't have real glass, or people that are clumsy like me that fall backwards out of their Subarus. This is the citrus set. And I own almost every set they make because I throw a lot of parties. And they come in different designs, which is perfect for parties because your guest is going to sit this down and forget where they were. Which drink is mine? Oh, yeah, I had the blue and yellow one. And you can stack them. However, they are not necessarily dishwasher safe because they're meant to be tossed after 2 or 3 or 4 uses, and they are recyclable. So hand wash in hot soapy water, but not boiling, because if you put these in the microwave near the stove, super hot water, or in the dishwasher, they're going to melt. They're called Tossware because you can toss them when they're done, but they are recyclable. And see how they stack in your cupboard, so you can just grab a bunch of them and run outside. And here's the other 2 that I have. So today I'm drinking out of the yellow and blue one because it reminds me of Amalfi Coast, the cookbook, which we're about to look through. Okay, hydration is super important when you're live streaming and talking. So this is Tossware. It's not on sale. $15.99 for a set of 6, and they have many different colors. Be sure to check it out on Amazon by clicking on the item in the shopping carousel below me. All right. I can't wait to look through Cucina di Amalfi. Oh my gosh, this is the cookbook I have been the most excited about this year. I've never been to the Amalfi Coast. I would love to. Sun-drenched recipes from Italy's most magical coastline by Ursula Ferrigno. Photography by Nassima Rodiker. This is going to be amazing. Who doesn't love Italian food? 10K likes. Thank you, Richard. This came out very recently. I snapped it up as soon as I could. I have not cooked or made anything out of this yet, however. It starts off looking very beachy and coastliney. Oh, this is the perfect summer cookbook so far. Sun-drenched recipes from Italy's most magical coastline. It's 10% off. It's $27. The chapters are appetizers, bread and pizza, pasta. Well, no, really, Sherlock? Main plates, vegetables and preserves, and finally, of course, desserts. So, introduction, we're going to skip stunning photography. Appetizers, antipasti. I think this is going to make me hungry. Let's all pretend we're vacationing at the Amalfi Coast for a moment. That would be nice. But we need to be happy where we're at, and I love where I live. I do. Delightful antipasti, talking about Roman sauces, fresh fish. Buffalo mozzarella, she writes, should come bathing in its own packet or tub of liquid and should be eaten promptly when it will ooze a little of its internal milk. Okay, the word ooze sounds disgusting, but that would be delicious. Pepper and mozzarella skewers. Yum. Spiedini di Amalfi. Mozzarella in foglia di limone. And they interpret it in English, mozzarella in a lemon leaf. I don't have access to lemon leaf. Tanya Fav is in the house. Hello from New York City. I'm guessing yesterday was a really hard day for Tanya. I'm so sorry you just lost your mom, and the first Mother's Day after that happens is really hard. I remember that, as my mom's been gone a long time. So I'm glad to have you here looking through cookbooks with me today. Richard has to run over on Amazon. It's lunchtime. Yes, it is. All this food I'm talking about is making Richard really hungry. I know. So let's continue looking through Cucina di Amalfi. And I ate a big breakfast right before doing this live stream because I knew I'd be hungry. Oh, mini Parmesan pancakes. How cute do those look? These are fried courgette flowers, i.e. zucchini or squash. Fritelli di fiori di zucca. How's my Italian accent? Feel free to laugh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And you have lemon on the side to squeeze it on top, and probably a lemon aioli to dip them into. If you didn't have any, ranch dressing would work just fine, but it wouldn't be quite as good. Pomodori di Ferrigno. Roasted tomatoes. Something you could cook outside. Yes, Tanya, you're welcome. Salad of roasted peppers and mozzarella in carosa. You had me at mozzarella. So far, I'm not seeing a bunch of meat. Looks like I'm going to be able to cook a lot out of this cookbook. Here's the bread and pizza chapter. That's beautiful. Okay. Flour in all its finery. She's going to teach us about the ingredients. Fried pizza. You can fry pizza? Hello. No. Today, I was 54 years old when I found out you can fry pizza with mozzarella and peppers. I'm not a big fan of peppers, so I might substitute that for olives personally. This is a prosciutto and black pepper flatbread. This is actually the longest time I've spent looking through this cookbook. We do a flip through like this for it over on our Instagram reels so you can see it. We do a flip through on our shoppable videos here on Amazon so you just get an idea of what it looks inside, but I actually haven't sat down and really paged through it. Grandmother's spinach bread. How pretty is that? That would be a great accompaniment. Although I think it's funny that when we serve pasta, right? What's a typical American pasta dinner? Spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread and a salad. Garlic bread is made from flour. Pasta is made from flour. That's a gut bomb of gluten. I don't know. Maybe we should start doing that a little differently. Maybe spaghetti or garlic bread, not both. Maybe some sides of more veggies. Beautiful. An Amalfi pizza. Oh, man. That is beautiful. They use semolina, sea salt, yeast, lemon juice, just a tablespoon, lukewarm water. The topping is garlic cloves, ricotta, parmesan, extra virgin olive oil, zucchini, basil leaves, mozzarella, and fresh ground sea salt and black pepper. That actually would be a fantastic cocktail party dish. Cut it into like 8 pieces. It would go great with Chardonnay or sparkling wine. And here's a pizza rustica, a savory ricotta pie. Oh my gosh. This is torturing me. These are cute. Tomato and olive tarts, these are pepper biscuits. So I'm guessing the tomato and olive tarts are on the back. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through this fantastic cookbook. It is my favorite of 2023 so far, Cucina di Amalfi. It's 10% off today on Amazon. And of course, the Kindle version is cheaper. But I need to have this physical copy to look through and daydream. Oh, we're in the pasta chapter. I'm sorry, Katie, you're gluten-free, but I know you can make gluten-free pasta with these recipes. But, macaroni and fresh peas. That would make me feel like I'm getting a healthier pasta because fresh peas are protein. Italian whispers. Soffiatini. I've never heard of that. Spaghetti with lemon and cream. Yes, I am a sucker for lemon cream sauce on pasta. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to get out of this pasta chapter because we're all going to be tortured. This is chickpea pasta with squid and chickpeas. Okay, I'm going to move ahead, if you don't mind. Green chicory ravioli. That is something I've never seen a recipe for. Okay, steamed fruits of the sea. We're in the main plates now. Spicy squid salad or spaghetti alla vongole. There you go. There's the squid salad. This is marinated tuna or scallops with lemon, bay leaves, and rosemary oil. I'm not sure which is which. Dark side of the library is drooling watching these pictures. This is grilled fish with mint sauce. That seems like a very Greek dish to me. This is pollo alla cacciatore. Nana Ferrigno's chicken casserole. A hearty dish. I bet you can put that in the fridge for several days if you have leftovers, but you probably wouldn't. Vegetables, contorni and conserve. This is bread, vegetable, mozzarella salad. Love it. Caponata di Napoli. That's the kind of salad I want to have before my popcorn dinner tonight. Radicchio salad, very colorful. Cauliflower from Amalfi. Okay, what makes this different from other cauliflowers? Bay leaves, eggs, oh, hello, Parmesan, Italian OO flour, olive oil for frying, sea salt, freshly ground black pepper, and flat leaf parsley to garnish. This is a salad with aubergine and onions, otherwise known as eggplant. Fried fennel, roasted peaches, burrata, basil, and lemon with courgette shavings. And a cute little dessert, stuffed apricots. Does anybody have an apricot tree in your backyard? I used to when I was a kid, and I couldn't stand apricots. And now that I enjoy them, I wouldn't say I love them. Now that I enjoy them, it's hard to get nice, fresh ones. Biscotti morbidi con cioccolato. Chocolate biscotti with pistachios. I don't know why the word morbid is there, morbidi. Little jam pastries. Notice that their dessert portions are much smaller than American dessert portions. We need to learn a lesson from that. Baked sweet pastries. And finally, a gorgeous photo spread of dessert. Oh my gosh. Do you see why this is my favorite cookbook of 2023 so far? I'm going to sit around hugging it when I watch movies and TV and just hold on to it. And I'm going to be cooking and baking lots of things out of this. This is going to get front and center in my kitchen. I have only one cookbook stand in the kitchen to keep one cookbook open in the kitchen when I'm cooking. And this one is going to get the place of honor. I'm trying not to clutter up my house with cookbooks. They all live in the office and I have to shut the door because it's basically a room full of floor to ceiling books. Okay, Cucina di Amalfi. We are going to look through other cookbooks today as well. Let me take a little hydration break and look for the next one. I just got to organize myself. I think I just blocked my computer's vent. That's not good. Let me fix that. Okay. Book management. Oh, let's look through PubGrub. It's the cutest little cookbook. Here it is. If you want to cook some naughty comfort food treats at home, this is the book for you. I'm actually really impressed. It's by Ryland Peters. Recipes for classic comfort food. It came out in August 2021-ish. Contents: light bites, meaty mains, fish dishes, veggie options, sides and sauces, and desserts. It is 24% off today on Amazon. It's $11.39. PubGrub. I have to take it back to the library in a couple days. Introduction. Light bites. Yum. Onion rings. Mushroom soup. Okay, I don't think of that as a light bite. I think of it as kind of creamy and heavy, but it's true. If you just ate this and a little bit of crackers, you would be hungry in like an hour. So fair enough. A good starter. Cream of cauliflower soup. When I was a kid, I would open a can of mushroom soup, and then I would kind of saute a couple mushrooms and put them on top, and I thought I was so elegant. But Turns out we need to make it from scratch and not use Campbell's soup anymore. Cod, sweet corn, and prawn chowder. I wish I had a pub that serves stuff like this near my house. I do not. Split pea and ham soup. My boyfriend would love that. Oh my goodness. Curry fries. Yum. It's true. I too often just dip my fries in tartar sauce or ketchup and call it good. I need to be more adventurous. Beer battered cauliflower with shoestring courgette fries. There is going to be a lot of fried food in this book. And let me tell you, when you get a little older, like grandma age, like me, you can't eat stuff like this at like 7 o'clock at night and then go to bed at 9 or you will get GERD. So we're starting to eat earlier dinners and trying to eat less fried food, but it's so good. So then we take Tums before bed and that helps. Loaded jacket skins. And I sleep on 2 pillows to keep my head elevated. Getting old sucks, you guys. Ale battered onion rings. Goujons with tartar sauce. Baked honey and thyme camembert with crudités. Yes, and that's easy to make. Someone's texting me because I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode like a professional would do. Whoops! I'm rusty at live streaming. Cornish pasties. Now, speaking of live streaming, you guys know me. When I have makeup on and I'm dressed in something that's not pajamas and I'm live streaming, I'm going to live stream several times today. Later on today, but I'm not sure what time, I am going to do a toy live stream. I have a whole bunch of new toys that I haven't talked about yet. I did talk about her. I have tons of Little Mermaid live action Disney movie toys. Ariel, Prince Eric, King Triton, Ariel's sisters. Oh my gosh, the new Disney movie is coming out, Little Mermaid, very soon, if not even this weekend. So we're going to be chatting about toys. It's going to be awesome. So be sure to click follow if you'd like to see my toy live stream. Here at Cookbook Divas, we talk about cookbooks, regular books, home decor, gourmet food, and toys, and whatever else we feel like it sometimes. Cocktails, steamed oysters, meaty mains. Oh, this will be fun. I like how they cook these in a muffin tin, but I've never seen a muffin tin with just 4 holes instead of 6 or 8 or 12. Wow. Chicken Kiev. Kievs. Slow cooked lamb shanks. For those of you that eat meat, enjoy that picture. Beef short ribs. We're looking through Pub Grub. Cute little cookbook. Venison sausages. I've never seen that on a menu at a pub, but maybe that's not a Seattle thing. Classic beef burgers with tomato ketchup and lettuce. Truffled mushroom lasagna. That is definitely Pub Grub. Yum. Toad in the hole. That's what that recipe is. Cute. Steak and kidney pie. If I made that for my boyfriend, he would love it. I'm not sure I'm up to cooking kidney as a vegetarian. I can cook some meat, but that might... Best ever roast chicken. Fish dishes. I don't cook a lot of fish either. I just don't know how. Crispy whitebait. That's something you would definitely go to a pub for. Salmon fish cakes with watercress sauce. Very British. Salmon and dill. I don't know how to say this word. Pithivier? Pithivier? That's not a French word. I'm going to say pithivier, but it sounds like I'm lisping and talking about going to the bathroom. Pastry-topped fish pie with bacon. Wow, in case you didn't have enough meat in there, you put bacon. That's cute how they put little fish on the top. Individual cauliflower lasagnas. Cute. We're in the veggie options chapter. Mushroom, blue cheese, and walnut quiche. How amazing is that? Oh my gosh. This cookbook is on sale today, 24% off. It's just $11.39. Definitely worth it. Rosemary garlic potatoes. Triple cooked fries. That is my secret. When I throw parties for kids, I just take frozen French fries and make them because they don't care. But for adults, I like to really knock their socks off with my French fries, and that is the secret. Cook them 3 times. Truffle mash, creamy mashed potatoes, yum. That should have been on the cover, really. We're in the dessert chapter. Individual treacle tarts, very British, very UK. Classic apple pie. Banafee pie. I hope I said that right. That is Pub Grub. Cute little cookbook. I enjoyed looking through it. I hope you did too. What is next? Oh, brand new cookbook. Holy moly, Asada. This barely came out maybe a month ago. I'm shocked that my library was able to give me a copy of it right away. 25% off today, $30 instead of 40. Javier Cabral is the chef that wrote it, and this is one of the most anticipated. Every newspaper that did best cookbooks of spring 2023 type articles mentioned this one every single time. The Art of Mexican Style Grilling, Bricia Lopez, or Bricia, I think it's Bricia. I'm going to say Bricia. Sorry, I've never heard her name said out loud. Let's jump in. I love, that's going to look great on the bookshelf. Asada. Woo, this came out April 2023. Abrams, New York is the publisher. To Eduardo and Agustina, by far the two greatest things I've ever created. Oh, here's the chapters: starters, meats, seafood, sides, salsas for the cooler, something sweet. Introduction. Food is better when shared with friends or family, isn't it? Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Asada, the Art of Mexican Style Grilling Cookbook that's on sale today, 25% off. They're talking about Mexican key limes. Orange juice is unmatched in a marinade because of the high acid content. Fresh herbs like cilantro, epazote, mint, and parsley. Here's all the things we're going to need to fully utilize this cookbook. Mexican chorizo, pork chops, etc., charcoal, electric, and pellet grills. All right, we're getting to the recipes. Las botanas. Lots of photographs in this book. The first recipe I have seen is a cheese and chicharron board from the grill. This is cauliflower and jalapeno and escabeche. Make it yourself. Blended guacamole. Yum. I usually get lazy and just mash up avocados and throw some salt in and call it good. Guacamole made in a molcajete. Papas en bolsa, making your own. Okay, that's not on a grill. Here we go. Cucumber and queso fresco salad. Dark side of the library loves molcajete. Fingerling and raja tacos. Of course, there's going to be tacos in this book. I'm already in the meat chapter because I skipped ahead so fast. Keep lots of photos. They were not stingy with this one. Carne asada clásica. This is what my boyfriend would like to eat. Michelada carne asada. Here is a carne asada enchilada on the grill. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Salsa borracha ribs on the grill, being painted with the salsa. Pollo yucateco asado. Pork chops. I bet you're drooling right now, everybody. LA Streets dog. Jumping ahead. This is peel and eat guajillo prawns. Or wagyu prawns, excuse my pronunciation. Camarón asado, cocktail, shrimp cocktail, fish. Jumping ahead, a lovely lady. Here is frijoles negros de la olla con nopalitos. I cook with a lot of black beans because I'm vegetarian and I need the protein. Frijoles de la olla. Here is elotes, which I recently ordered some street corn at a restaurant. Did not know how to eat it. It was bad. The chef took it back, and I didn't have to eat it. Yay. Roasted, I've never heard this word, camotitos. I don't know what those are. Sweet potatoes. I learned a new word today. Dark side of the library. Can't even say a Spanish word. Molcajete is not a bad word, but I think the Amazon bots thinks it was. Queso and squash flour poblanos. I wish I liked poblanos. I'm working on it. Salsa with chile ancho and escabeche. Salsa de piña tatemada, pineapple salsa. Salsa de morita seca. This is a very important chapter because you need all these sauces to make your food taste good. Oh, here comes the beverages. Going to be a long, hot summer. We're going to be very thirsty. Lemongrass and coconut iced herbal tea. Oh, cute kiddo alert. That bot really dislikes you today, I know. Sangrita. But at least it's here to protect us in case of trolls. That is Asada, the art of Mexican-style grilling, and if I mispronounced anything, please be gentle with me. We have just a couple more cookbooks to look through today before I swap out and start getting ready for my live stream about toys here at Cookbook Divas. I'm going to take about an hour and a half break in between to reset the algorithm so Amazon will hopefully show my live stream to more people. Next, let's check out bold beans. I have no idea. I have not looked in this cookbook yet. Looks like we got sent it as a gift. This is not a library book. Oh, we did get sent it as a gift from the publisher. Thank you very much, Octopus Publishing. They were hoping we would look through it with you, and we are going to. This is Kyle Books. It's an advanced sneak peek because it doesn't come out for a while. It is recipes to get your pulse racing. Get it? Beans? Pulses? That's funny. Amelia Christie Miller is the author. This is a super sneak peek. I can't even put this book on YouTube yet because it's kind of way too advanced before it comes out. Chapters are Speedy Beans, Bean Snacks and Share Plates, Brothy Beans, Bean Bowls, Hearty Salads, and Bean Feasts. And the key, there's going to be vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegetarian option, vegan option, gluten-free option, dairy-free option. I love that. And Kyle Books is very good about always having vegan and gluten-free recipes for us. We'll take a quick flip through. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. I eat a lot of beans because I'm a lifelong vegetarian. Need my protein. Here's the author. I eat a lot of beans and rice because the combination of both helps your amino acids and digestion, etc. Speedy beans. Oh, how pretty is that? Not avocado toast, she calls this. It has white beans such as cannellini, a white bean base from page 184, the juice of half a lemon or lime, that's a lot, sourdough toast, olive oil, and black pepper. Additional toast topper suggestions are feta, crispy maple bacon, fried halloumi, chili flakes, basil dill, or roast cherry tomatoes. Here's Banging Beans. This is a great book for using up all those cans of beans that we have in our pantry. We're not sure what to do with them. I have a problem with that. I like to hoard beans. Muhammara chickpeas. Yum. Now, it looks like she's serving those by themselves with some veggies. I would serve it with rice because I love rice. Spring green baked eggs. Butter beans with kale, chili, and mint. You can tell by the spelling of chili, this is a book from the UK. Tahini yogurt chickpeas. Bean Florentine. Oh my goodness, kimchi and black bean quesadillas. That is a recipe I've never seen in a cookbook. And you guys, I have looked through a ton of cookbooks. That's for sure. Okay, next. Pea, mint, and feta smash. And creamy beans with salsa verde. Coronation chickpea sandwich. This book is so 2023. Soupy Nduja beans. I hope I said that right. I need to look that word up. Beans, snacks, and share plates, chapter 2. How gorgeous is that? Wow. Here is a crispy sage dip. Honey harissa carrots with whipped feta. I love carrots. I didn't used to. Black garlic dip with feta and herb yogurt. See, I would feel like I was eating healthy if I had that. Ricotta and pesto butter beans. White bean soup with hazelnut rosemary pesto. I'm not cooking soup anytime soon because it's really hot, but I'll keep that in mind for winter and fall. What is this? That looks so good. beetroot or beets, gazpacho with brown butter black beans. Wow. That is pretty. And then they left some on top, but they didn't swirl in. Wow. Golden chickpea and lemon soup with sticky shallots. There's so many recipes I've never heard of in here. I love this. Black bean coconut and lemongrass broth. That is a cultural mashup if I ever heard one. Aubergine, fennel, and tomato butter beans. You know, a lot of these are almost seem like one-pot dishes too, don't they? Winter squash, sage, goat cheese, bean auto. Rajma masala Buddha bowl. We're in the bean bowls chapter now. Hearty salads. Sticky balsamic kale and red bean winter salad. Roast fig, butter bean, and pecorino salad. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Bold Beans. It's a sneak preview because I don't think this is out yet, but correct me if you click on it on Amazon and you check it out. We will find out if it is or not. Black bean, watermelon, and feta salad. I've made watermelon and feta salad before. I never thought to put black beans in it. That sounds good. I would do that. Smoky black bean bake. This is all very hearty. This is probably a pretty good autumn-winter cookbook. Fish pie gratin. And creamy sausage leek and bean stew. Thankfully, I don't see a dessert section because I don't really want to have beans in my dessert. That is Bold Beans, recipes to get your pulse racing. That is pretty cool. What do we have left? We did that one. Oh, we just have one cookbook left. The Last Bite. It's the last cookbook we will feature today. Let me find it in the carousel. It's supposed to be at the end, but I wasn't that clever. Outdoor Cook, Lebanese Cuisine. Let me know if you'd like me to revisit any of the books in the carousel while you're here in case you missed it when I was live streaming earlier. This is The Last Bite. I love the cover of this. Anna Hyam? Don't know how to say her last name. I should have looked that up. It's a whole new approach to making desserts throughout the year. It is on sale today, 38% off. $18.59 used to be $30. This is a great deal. I'm probably going to have to grab it. Let's find out. Let me flip through really quick, give you an idea. Notice that I'm flipping and didn't see a lot of pictures. It looks like the recipes are a little complicated or not each one has a photo. That could explain why it's on sale. I don't know. We shall find out. Very moody food photography. That is definitely a trend. This came out last summer, July 2022. Looks like a Phaidon book. Who is the publisher? We shall find out in a moment. Or we will not, because it's at the end. Anna started her career in architecture, but a passion for cooking and restaurants drew her into the kitchen. DK is the cookbook publisher. The chapters are seasonal, summer, autumn, winter, and then spring at the end. Interesting way to sort it. From first to last bite, make it delicious, source well, eat the whole thing, find kitchens and people that get you excited about food. How I became a pastry chef, how to use this book, and we're going to start off with summer. Perfect timing. I dressed to match this book, didn't I? It was thoroughly an accident, but I'm going to take credit for it anyway. Okay. Strawberries, strawberry juice and chewy dried strawberries, strawberry sorbet, strawberry granita, strawberries and cream. Our first photo of food in the book, or at least of a recipe. Gooseberries, gooseberry compote, gooseberry fool, red gooseberry sherbet with fool and oat biscuit, tayberries, loganberries, and raspberries. I don't think I've ever had a tayberry. Semifredo, loganberry ice cream. This is raspberry ice cream sandwich. How cute is that? This is mulberry leaf, baked cream, mulberry granita, and thyme. So this is a very ingredient-focused book, seasonally. Love it. I'd like a few more pictures, though. but I can imagine what cherry granita looks like and pickled cherries. Cherry and buckwheat clafouti. This is a cherry blossom steamed sponge with sweet and pickled cherries. That is a recipe I have never seen before in a cookbook. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Goat's cheese and cherry tart. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through The Last Bite. It's on sale, 38% off today on Amazon. Plums. I have 3 plum trees in my backyard, and this is the year they're going to bear fruit. They seem to only bear about every 3 years, depending. And when they drop the plums, we have to pick them all up so bears don't come. Plum sorbet, summer pudding. Very complicated recipe. It goes on and on and on. Autumn chapter. I love the chapter artwork. That's beautiful. How about corn ice cream with caramelized corn cake and fue cajeta? Susie! Hello, Susie. I'm going for it. I have very few people watching, but live streaming is so much fun. I thought I would go for it anyway. Glad to see you. I'm looking through The Last Bite. And it is a whole new approach to making desserts throughout the year. It doesn't have a lot of pictures of every recipe, but it has intriguing things like damsons. I think I would have to go to Whole Foods to get a hold of those fresh. Damson jelly, damson stone vinegar fudge. Wow. And this is damson ice cream with warm oat sponge and whiskey. Wow. It's so pink. Chewy pears, pear oat, and goat cheese. I'm going to skip ahead because I can't show you the whole book. Nebbiolo wine sorbet with olive oil ice cream and roasted Fragola grapes. That's very, I think that recipe is too hard for me. I'm not that good at baking, but that's very creative and clever. Winter chapter. Ooh, don't know what that is. This is dried fruits. So very seasonal cookbook. I see some more ice cream. They're fans of ice cream. Rough puff pastry. And they made a prune puree and they put them together. This is clementine granita, clementine leaf cream with pumpkin seed oil. So this is not a beginner's cookbook. Lemon puree, preserved lemon vinegar meringue. Hello, my friend, says Susie. Susie, are you live streaming this week or are you traveling? Go ahead and drop your link in the chat. Rhubarb rice pudding. And drop your YouTube link over in my YouTube comments too, please. I think you have a couple YouTube channels. Honey and beeswax ice cream, apple and rapeseed oil. There's a lot of ice cream recipes in this dessert book. The very last, I want to show you this. I just saw a word I've never heard. Oh, tayberries. I did hear that word. What is a tayberry? It looks like a raspberry. Grains, rice pudding, yeast ice cream. No, thank you. Puff pastry. In case you don't want to buy it from the grocery store, you can make it yourself. There's a nut chapter. Shona, who's watching us today, does not like nuts. So all I'm going to show her is the chocolate mousse with walnut ice cream and green walnut liqueur. She will never eat that. She's back home, but not live streaming. She has 3 channels on YouTube: real estate, product review, and travel, and all 3 are monetized. Oh, congrats. Getting that 4,000 watch hours is stressful. Congrats. So that is The Last Bite cookbook. We also looked through today, and they're in my carousel, Asada, the art of Mexican style grilling. You can tell that I'm killing time because I want my live stream to be an hour long, and I'm a couple minutes away. So I'll just review the cookbooks we looked through. Boiled beans. Pub grub was really fun. It had a lot of fried food, so I gave a lecture on taking Tums and going to bed sleeping on 2 pillows so you don't get GERD. Broke vegan one pot was really impressive. I've actually want to make a lot of stuff out of it, but I might add cheese and milk and dairy products to it because I'm vegetarian, not vegan. Have to take this one back to the library. Lebanese cuisine. This is pretty fantastic. I love all the step-by-step photos. For those of you that weren't here when I looked through it earlier, 2 more cookbooks. I'll save my favorite for last. The outdoor cookbook from America's Test Kitchen. Pretty awesome. They don't just talk about barbecue grills. They talk about gas grills, flat top grills, cooking in your fire pit and over your outdoor pizza oven. And last but not least, I'll put it in the carousel, my favorite cookbook of 2023 so far, Cucina di Amalfi. I am so impressed by this one. It's on sale today, 10% off. Sun-drenched recipes from Italy's most magical coastline, and I bet Susie has been there. I have not. I haven't traveled much. I've been busy working and raising kids. But I will make up for that soon. Cucina di Amalfi. So thanks everybody for being here for my first live stream in about a month, I think. I'm excited to be back and talking about books and toys, gourmet food. I'm going to do some live streams in my brand new gourmet kitchen back in my other house. It's set up for cameras and lights and microphones, and we're going to do some fun stuff, including sneak preview. Are you ready? Thank you, Susie. Got to see you. Have a great day. Yes, I can't wait to see you again. I'm going to be doing some live streams about making sparkly cocktails, non-alcoholic as well, so Amazon doesn't kick my butt. And we're going to be making edible, glittery, sparkly cookies. I'm really good at that, actually. So I can't wait to show you what I do and how easy it is, because otherwise I wouldn't be good at it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream or over on the Cookbook Divas Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we're on Lemon 8. Bye.